Good morning, everyone. My name is Cinnamon Waring, and I'm here on behalf of the Central County School District's IT department. Today, we're going to learn a simple but powerful Excel skill: how to use filters to manage school information in our new Student Information System, or SIS for short. Don't worry though, this isn't a tech savvy session. We're focusing on just one tool that can save you a lot of time and make it easy to find what you need when you need it. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever wasted time digging through a thick student folder just to find one piece of information? Maybe looking for students with multiple absences or behavioral charts? Now, by a show of hands, how many of you have used Excel before? And how many of you have heard or used the filter function? You can put this in the comments. Great. Whether you're new or familiar, this tool is going to make your daily tasks a whole lot easier. Okay, so I put together a presentation actually describing why using filters in Excel for SIS data is more beneficial than manually sorting. So, why does filters matter? Manually sorting student records is time consuming and prone to error. Excel filters help you quickly isolate specific information. So here's a visual example of how much time is spent manually sorting and doing Excel filters. So you see that balance. You see how more if you manually and little if you do Excel. So what is an Excel filter? It's a tool that lets you display only the rows that meet specific criteria. It's found under the Data tab in Excel, but you can use the drop-down arrows, and column headers to select data value. So we're going to do a presentation. Not a presentation. I apologize. We're going to be doing an example. But first, we have to know how to apply one. So, Step 1, select your entire database, including headers. Step 2, click the Data tab. Click Filter to activate the drop-down arrows for Step 3. And Step 4, use arrows to help filter data by specific values of range. And do not worry, we're going to do this again, and I will be showing you a demonstration, and we'll all do it together. So here is some case file examples. So you'll show only 10th grade students, find students with 3+ absences, display only students with behavioral flags, and isolate students with GPA under 2.0. So earlier I was explaining about the categories. So this is the categories you will put it in, and you can actually use Excel to pinpoint for the four examples. So that using Excel will help tremendously. But also there are common mistakes to avoid, which is forgetting to select the full data range, trying to filter empty columns, and not clearing filters before applying new ones. Now these is okay if you have questions. We can talk about it towards the end. So, but I wanted to explain why even though, you might think, oh, I'm not going to make these mistakes, it is common mistakes. And I really wanted to point that out to avoid it. So let's recap and let's see what the next steps are for our presentation. So recap, filters help you work faster and more accurately. And then practice with real SIS data to build confidence, which we will do next in the demonstration. After that will be complete hands-on activity and quiz, and reach out for help if needed. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like in real time. I'll open a sample Excel file and some mock students' data and show you how to do it step by step. Okay, so we're gonna do I'm gonna do a presentation, and I'm gonna show you this demonstration, and then you will do it yourself. So let's open this up. So this is mock students, an example that I have created. And so first, what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to drag all the way so all of it is highlighted. Now we're going to go to data, and then we're going to go to filters, and then you see the arrows that has dropped down, right? So let's say we wanted to just look at 10th graders. So we're going to go to grade level, and you see it says all selected. You're going to undo that and only hit 10th graders. And then you're going to see that it only shows you 10th graders. See? Now let's say the GPA, we're looking at 10th graders, but we want to see a GPA only for 1.9 because we have to figure out why those students are dropping grades. So we're going to do that. And as you can see, it only shows 2 students that has GPA of 1.9 and down. And that's the demonstration that I wanted to show you on how when you put the data in, that how to do the filters, so you can just like, oh, I need to find a 9th grader that is failing, or I need to find a 9th grader that has behavioral issues. So that is the demonstration that I wanted to show you. Okay, now is your turn to try it out. Each of you should have a copy of the mock data sheet that I gave you. Well, actually, I emailed you for this specific time. Okay, I'll walk you through the steps, and then you'll have a few minutes to experiment with filters on your own. Okay, so I want you to open the Excel file and click on the database, or the data tab. Highlight the full data set, including the headers. Now, step 3, click on the filter icon. Now try this. Filter the list to show students with 3 or more absences. Clear the filter. Then filter again to show only students flagged of behavior issues. Okay, clear the filter. Finally, try displaying only students with a GPA under 2.0. That was easy, right? So that's actually explains how filtering works for the Excel, and how manual sorting can benefit from coming onto Excel. So that was all for Excel. So we're gonna go to the assessments. Let's test your knowledge. Okay, so we're gonna do a 5 question assessment to test your knowledge. So when we're done with this, I need you to email it back to me so I can grade it, and I'm gonna send it. And anything you get wrong, I can explain why it's wrong and the correct answer. If you got all of it right, I will still send you an email to congratulate you. So let's begin. So make sure you put your name and your date. Okay, so first question. Where do you find the filter option in Excel? Is it A, Insert tab, Review tab, Data tab, or View tab? Or Review tab, I apologize. I said View twice. Okay, so question number 2. What does a filter allow you to do? 1, or A, delete arrows, B, format columns, C, sort and view specific data, or D, create charts. Okay, so number 3, true or false. Clearing a filter will delete the hidden arrows. That's a tricky one. Okay, number 4, scenario. You need to find all 9th graders with more than 5 absences. What steps should you take? Now, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds with this because it is a step. So like step 1, step 2. Okay, now here is the final question. Question number 5. Match the action with the correct Excel features. So A, display students who help with low GPA. Return to full list. I'm gonna give you a couple more seconds with that because, like number 4, it is a question. It isn't an A or B question. Okay, so I'm going to let you email that to me if you couldn't finish it because it was kind of too fast. Again, once you're done, I needed to be emailed back to me from the email that you got your mock student examples. So we're going to do the evaluation. Now, this is the evaluation so you can tell me exactly how I did and any improvements. I am looking for feedback. If it is, I do need to do some more, like, more interactions and everything. Just let me know and then email us me back. It is in the email that I sent you. So here are the questions. There are only 5 and there's comments. So I will be looking forward to receiving that. Thank you so much for participating today. You took on something new, and I hope you're walking away feeling more confident and capable. If you have any questions after today, or if you want me to help you with some real SIS data, don't hesitate to reach out. You're doing great work, and I'm here to support you.